There has been a moment when you simply experienced a sudden ringing in your ear, hasn't there? The truth is that something may be trying to get your attention. The phenomenon of ear ringing has been interpreted as powerful omens, signs, and messages of divine nature by ancient traditions worldwide. It's a subtle and puzzling occurrence that should not be underestimated. It's a well-known fact that sounds are means of communication between us and entities from another world, such as angels and spirits. Dolores Cannon, a master in hypnotherapy, sought to understand the origins and meanings of these spiritual frequencies. And today we'll be uncovering a different side of this phenomenon and guiding you to a deeper understanding of this mystical occurrence. Stick around until the end because there might be a very important message trying to reach you from the other side. A spiritual interpretation of a sensation of ear ringing is that you are about to experience a spiritual awakening. Although this may be a good sign, it could also be a bad omen. So, what could this possibly mean? Well, life and the universe have a way of connecting the physical and supernatural realms. Surprised? Well, all these are still powers generated by our energies. The higher the energy, the greater the chance of obtaining a positive outcome. So, what does this have to do with spiritual awakening? Just imagine this sensation of ear ringing as a sign of a shift in your spiritual energy, propelling you towards higher vibrations necessary for spiritual growth. This signifies your growing openness to guidance from within and without. Let's look at this from a philosophical angle. According to Dolores Cannon, ear ringing serves as a physical and metaphysical sign that accompanies these awakenings, indicating a transformation in your spiritual energy and an increased receptivity to internal guidance. Now, this is why balancing your spiritual endeavors with self-care is very important. By aligning with Cannon's perspective on spiritual guidance and remaining open to deeper wisdom, you embrace the spiritual significance of ear ringing. On the other hand, this awakening phase marks a significant milestone in your spiritual journey, characterized by wisdom, transformation, and profound realizations. Remember, this is the point where you should prioritize both your physical and spiritual well-being, remaining receptive to the valuable lessons and messages that arise in your path. The left ear is famous for being the center of reception and intuition, and it's a relay for spiritual messages. However, you're likely being given a chance to align with the higher vibrational frequencies necessary for spiritual awakening. The best thing to do is to remain open and receptive to the lessons and signs it brings. So, are you experiencing a spiritual awakening? Maybe not. You see, it could also be a sign that the supernatural world wants something from you. This brings us to the second meaning of ear ringing. An important spiritual implication of ear ringing is that it's your psyche trying to connect with higher vibrations and align with new spiritual realms. How is this possible? To understand this, think of the world as an entity, and there's a veil separating the physical and spiritual worlds. Meanwhile, the spiritual realm is more or less a mirror reflecting the events of the physical world. Now, as you become more aware of your physical world, you're likely to experience sharp ear ringing during meditation. This probably means that your psychic abilities and receptivity to the spiritual world are developing and growing, and you're receiving knowledge and information about higher supernatural realms and relating to the universe on a whole new level. This can also be caused by your chakras connecting with each other, and balancing your chakras means you'll have a stronger connection to the spiritual world. However, you might be experiencing more than just ear ringing. In some cases, you may feel pressure on your third eye. Your third eye is the gateway between your mind and the spiritual world, and as your bond with these higher realms strengthens, your third eye will start to awaken, and you may begin to develop psychic abilities, lucid dreams at will, or the ability to perceive others' energies with ease. It's certainly not for the faint-hearted, so you must make sure to embrace this journey, as it will result in you experiencing many amazing things when you connect to these new dimensions of existence. Imagine for a moment that our lives are not just a single thread, but a complex fabric of experiences that stretch through time. Clarity suggests that the ringing in our ears could be a kind of cosmic notification, an alert that we are shedding layers of energies from past lives or resolving karmic debts. This isn't just about echoes of long-past actions. It's about the present moment and the clarity and purpose it can bring to our current life journey. In this clarity, we are presented with an opportunity to rid ourselves of our baggage and consciously chart a new course, free from the constraints of our automatic habits. It's akin to a spiritual factory reset, allowing us to realign with our deepest aspirations and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Reflecting on this, philosopher Eckhart Tolle once said, "Life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness." How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you're having at the moment. When you hear that distinct ringing, take a moment to reflect on what you may be releasing. It's also important to think about what new opportunities you're creating space for. Karmic cleansing isn't just about leaving the past behind, but also about embracing the exciting opportunities that lie ahead in life. Ear ringing could be the spiritual world alerting you to potential negativity in your life today. Many spiritual teachings associate the left ear with receiving intuitive messages and warnings. If you come across a sign like this, it may mean that the universe wants you to pay more attention to the people in your life. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that you should sever all ties with them. In this scenario, the vital aspect is to approach the situation with prudence and insight. It's not a time to be apprehensive or suspicious of everyone, but an opportunity to sharpen your discretion. You should be attentive to even the subtlest signs and behaviors when communicating with individuals. It's crucial to note any disparity between what people articulate to you and to others. Additionally, it's important to pay attention to any feelings of discomfort or unease you may feel towards certain individuals without any discernible reason. Dolores Cannon disclosed that our external states often mirror our internal states, and that the universe communicates with us through various signs to help us understand our deeper emotional and spiritual being. So, when you encounter ear ringing, it's sometimes not just a warning about others, but also a cue to look inward, to introspection and self-reflection on why you might be attracting such negative situations. If there's something within your own consciousness that's manifesting in the form of these external challenges, remember that you need to start exploring any underlying beliefs or emotions that may be resonating with that bad feeling. This ear ringing is a universe signal to heighten your awareness, not just about others but also about yourself. Among the numerous interpretations, one that stands out is its association with Kundalini awakening, a transformative energy dormant within each of us, often symbolized as a serpent coiled at the base of the spine. When this dormant power stirs, it's said to rise through the chakras, the body's energy centers, leading to profound changes in consciousness. The high-frequency ringing in the ear may foreshadow this ascension, a sonic companion in the energy journey towards the crown chakra. It's a sign of barriers dissolving, of expanding beyond the known into realms of higher awareness and discernment. This awakening event is not just a matter of energy. It's a union of consciousness and a convergence of the limited with the unlimited. As philosopher Terence McKenna once reflected, we are the conscious cosmos, and life is the means by which the universe understands itself. In the context of Kundalini, this quote resonates with the idea that our personal awakenings contribute to the universe's own journey of self-realization. When you encounter a high-frequency ringing, it's an opportunity to engage in deep listening. This goes beyond using just your ears. It involves accessing your entire consciousness. This invitation leads to a profound awakening, where each moment brims with potential for exploration, and each breath carries the secrets of the universe within itself. It's important to note that Kundalini awakening isn't just about an increase in energy levels, but also about reaching your full potential and recognizing the vastness of your existence. This path leads to the realization that you're not just a small part of the world, but rather that the entire world is contained within you. A spiritual meaning of ear ringing is that you're trying to connect with your guardian angel or spiritual guide. That's right, they aren't allowed to visit us like in the times of Father Abraham. While they're stuck in the supernatural world, they sometimes leave marks and signs in an attempt to connect with us. So, what are these marks and signs? Well, the ringing in your left ear is one of the biggest signs. It could mean that you're on the verge of an impending rage day and your angel is trying to warn you. On the other hand, it could be a sign that your angel wants you to know about a stroke of good luck on the way. Either way, you should take note and pay attention. As for the marks, try to be attentive to recurring numbers, as they may contain a message from your angels. You see, angelic marks are like codes, and only the top 1% of people can decipher these codes. These people are the chosen ones who have a higher understanding of the supernatural. Now, there's a chance that you obviously fall among the 99% who can't read between the lines. Well, you don't need to feel bad because you're not alone. However, these are the things you should observe. Angels typically use specific numbers in the physical world for you to notice, and if you're seeing a specific number repeatedly, your angels are trying to tell you something. Now, to fit in a bit among the top 1%, you can use a numerology guide to understand what your angels are trying to tell you. Remember the danger of negativity and negative thinking. Although people possess the power to master the universal language, sometimes they use it wrongly. Now, you could possibly be a victim of someone's negative energy, and that's more dangerous than playing Russian roulette. Sometimes, when you hear a low frequency ringing in your right ear, it could be your spiritual guide trying to warn you about a targeted psychic attack. This may even take the form of spellcasting or black magic. Remember that the spiritual world is almost 10 times ahead of what happens here in the physical. So, what can you do to avoid this imminent danger? First off, think of anyone you might have harmed and try to connect with them. You know, life is too short to get lost in resentments, and spreading positive energy to those who might not like you can do you good. Whatever happens, always avoid getting obsessed with a person sending a psychic attack your way, as they might simply be a negative person. Clairaudience is the psychic ability to receive information from higher realms in the form of noise and hearing. You see, many people haven't discovered their psychic abilities yet. Who knows, you might be holding the key to supernatural manifestations. And if you're not observant, you'll end up wasting it. People with clairaudience often receive messages from angels and spirits as a manifestation of their great connection with the spiritual world. So, that sound you keep hearing in your right ear could be a sign that you may possess psychic abilities, more like a call to destiny. This ability can be developed through meditation, which along with psychic abilities can open your eyes to wonderful things about the universe. Remember that the right ear is the communication tool with the supernatural realm and higher spiritual entities. It usually conveys messages from angels and spiritual guides, indicating an expansion of your psychic abilities and a deeper cosmic connection. Clairaudience grants you a presence in both the physical and spiritual worlds, and being attuned to this ability will allow you to be an attentive observer of your inner and physical being. According to some beliefs, hearing a high-frequency, buzzing sound in the left ear may be a sign of imminent good fortune. It's believed that this sound indicates a period of growth and positive change in someone's life. It's considered a sign of manifestation that suggests success and positive outcomes for invested efforts. The sound is believed to signify the arrival of positivity in someone's physical world, which is the result of sowing positive thoughts and intentions. This belief is based on the idea that the universe rewards individuals who maintain a positive energy and work hard towards their goals. However, it's important to note that success and good fortune require effort and perseverance and cannot be achieved without dedicating the necessary work. Nevertheless, the indication serves as a reminder to maintain an open and receptive mindset towards the positive outcomes that are occurring, while trusting in the timeline of events as guided by a higher force. Our responsibility is to take pride in ourselves and our identity as the universe is communicating to us that we're heading in the right direction. It's important to always keep in mind that we should appreciate and love ourselves because we're worthy of it. Now, this is one of the most notable meanings of ear ringing. However, it's easier to notice. Imagine you suddenly wake up and decide to make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Perhaps you want to buy a house, a car, or even start a big business. there's a chance you'll start experiencing a persistent ringing in your left ear. Although this may seem normal, it could also be a message that you need to consider things carefully and make the right choice. In some cases, our decision may have serious implications later on. This is why you need to be very attentive. The universe communicates the need for deeper contemplation through the left ear, which is traditionally associated with intuition and internal guidance. This sensation isn't just a random occurrence, but a sign from the spiritual realm to slow down and not rush to conclusions or actions. In moments like these, it's crucial to step back into a space of deep thought and reflection and channel your intuitive wisdom. This ringing is a reminder that you have the wisdom and insight to make the right choices. The universe is encouraging you to trust in your own instincts and intuitions because it knows the path that will lead you to greater heights. If you've ever experienced any of these situations, as I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Until the next video.